Okay, I'd like to thank the United Way for allowing us to use that piece on the former Olympian, the Olympic champion, Paul Gonzalez. And right now, let's get into some kickboxing now. This is for the New Mexico State lightweight amateur title, Fernando Yguado and Jeff Barkley, here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. And there you see the challenger, Lightning Jeff Barkley. He is trained by Richard Mirabal of Mirabal Kickboxing. That is Richard talking to him with a towel over his shoulder. And he leads Lightning Jeff Barkley into the ring now for his title challenge. Jeff Barkley now heading into the ring for his title challenge against Fernando Yguado. Yguado is the state champion, and this is for the New Mexico State lightweight amateur kickboxing title. And there you see him in the ring, Lightning Jeff Barkley. He's a good fighter, he's good with his feet and good with his hands as well. And he should give Fernando Yguado all he can handle. He has a good chance of pulling it off tonight and taking the title. And now let's go into the locker room as the defending champion, Fernando Yguado, is about ready to make his entrance to the ring. Fernando's a tremendous kickboxer, and here he comes. Okay, it's Fernando Yguado now, being led by his trainer, Ken Harding of Harding Kickboxing Club in Belen, New Mexico. Ken Harding now bringing his young charge, his defending champion, Fernando Yguado, into the ring for this lightweight title defense. There you see in the background in the opposite corner, Jeff Barkley waiting for his chance to get this title. As you see the title now being paraded around the ring by Destiny Harding, and she's holding up that title belt. That's it right there. It will be on the line tonight. This is 5 rounds, a New Mexico State lightweight kickboxing title match. And we're just about ready to get the action underway. This should be a good match, and let's go to it.
Fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 138 pounds, fighting out of the Mirabal Kickboxing Club, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Barkley. Ladies and gentlemen, defending his New Mexico State title, weighing in at 138 pounds, fighting out of the red corner, out of the Harding Kickboxing Club, Fernando Yguado. Once again, our referee for the main event, Mr. Tony Weeks.
And the bout is underway. This is for the state kickboxing title. Fernando Yguado in the red trunks and Lightning Jeff Barkley in the black trunks. And you see Jeff Barkley now trying to land some leg kicks, and there's a good kick from Barkley. The defending champion will just kind of take his time, get warmed up, and then I'm sure he's going to let loose with an attack of his own. There's a good left hand, a sneaky left hand there by the champion, Yguado. Fernando Yguado is the pride of the Harding Kickboxing Club in Belen. He's from a family of kickboxers. All his brothers are excellent kickboxers, and he's the defending state champion here. Lightning Jeff Barkley in the black trunks representing Richard Mirabal's Kickboxing Club, and he's been trained by Mirabal, and he's going to go for the title right here. You see him now attempting some kicks. Barkley with that that kind of a tie style with the hands sticking straight out. And Fernando Yguado with more of a conventional boxing type style. As you see him bouncing on his toes now, the defending champion in the red trunks, Fernando Yguado. There's a leg kick from Yguado, and now Barkley comes forward on the attack, backing Yguado into the ropes, and the ref breaks the two. So this looks like it's going to pretty well add up to quite a scientific kickboxing match. These guys really aren't brawlers. Oh, there's a good leg kick, and down goes Barkley. So a leg kick, and Barkley is swept off his feet, and he will take the standing 8 count here. As I was going to say, these two are not brawlers. They are scientific kickboxers, well-schooled kickboxers. They're both long and lean body types, so that makes for a couple of boxers. This should be an interesting kickboxing match here. As you see Fernando Yguado now trying a straight kick. Barkley moving out of the way there a little bit. And now Iguado's spinning around a little bit, and Barkley just kind of waiting back to see what's going to happen. And that ends the first round. So Jeff Barkley goes down in that round. And we've got 4 to go here. This bout is scheduled for 5, and it is for the state amateur kickboxing title. And now you look into the corner of Fernando Yguado, Ken Harding working with him. And now we look into the corner of the challenger, Lightning Jeff Barkley, also out of Albuquerque. £138, Lightning Jeff. He's being talked to now by his trainer, Richard Mirabal. Okay, the seconds are called out, and we're ready to start round 2 here on the 8 count boxing hour. This is for the state amateur title. Jeff Barkley in the black trunks, Fernando Yguado in the red trunks. And now Barkley trying to bounce around a little bit on his feet. Tries to come in with a kick. And there you see Yguado set up and launch that right kick with the right leg. And now Barkley answering back, coming up a little bit short. Just kind of probing kicks here. Again, the leg kick. Oh, and a clash of heads there as Yguado came charging in. Fernando Yguado with that good leg kick to start things. And there you see Barkley now, and again Yguado tried that sweep, but Barkley was able to stay on his feet. The ref separates the two. Fernando Yguado now starting things off with his kick, staying on his toes. Fernando Yguado is bouncing, timing, getting some rhythm. There he comes in with a kick again. Barkley blocks that. Oh, and there's a heel kick now from Yguado. Kind of a countering heel kick executed by Fernando Yguado. Barkley tries the kick there. It was blocked by Fernando. The defending champion continuing to bounce on his toes. There's a good leg kick from Barkley again. And now Barkley on the attack bangs to the body with a right hand as the two get separated, but Barkley saw an opening and he jumped on Yguado, working with that right hand. And you see Fernando again with the kick, working with the leg kicks, trying to soften up his opponent. Again, you see Barkley, and Yguado answers right back. Again, another leg kick gets the left knee of Barkley. And there's the bell to end the second round. We've got 3 to go. Pretty close round that time. Yguado scored the knockdown in the first round. And that round was pretty tough to call. These two men are very evenly matched. They seem to be pretty equal in hand speed, hand and foot speed. And they look very similar in body type, and not much to separate the two. So it will just come down to their kickboxing skills to see who comes away with the title here. Very active round card girl there in the background. But Jeff Barkley's not distracted. He's looking right straight ahead at his coach. Good job, Jeffrey. He wants this title here. He will not be distracted. Oh, his corner man was, however. So we're just about ready to get underway now with the third round, halfway through this title match. This is for the state title, the lightweight title, 138-pounders in here. Amateur kickboxing coming to you from Roller West, and we're bringing it to you here on the 8 count boxing hour. Our thanks go out to the promoter of this event, Ken Harding. So Fernando Yguado has bounced on his toes throughout this bout, and now you see Jeff Barkley coming on the attack, continuing to bang away as he's being held. He was held around the back of the neck, and he continued to let both hands fly to the body. So good move on the part of Jeff Barkley. And now Yguado continuing to bounce. The two men are very similar, but they do have different styles. And we'll see whose style is more effective in this fight. It's been very close to this point. Both men are using technique to land their shots. Not much brawling. A few occasions Jeff Barkley has kind of bulled his way in and just let his hands fly. But other than that, it's been pretty much almost like a point karate match. These two men standing back and using technique to land shots. And there you see Barkley again being aggressive now, pushing Yguado back into the corner. The referee gets in there and separates the two. Jeff Barkley very confident coming into this match, telling us that he really felt that this was the time that he would take the title. And now you see the two men exchanging leg kicks as they were just kind of bear hugging each other and letting their kicks fly. Two men are very, very well matched. Oh, and Yguado lands a kick, and as he comes down off the kick, Barkley charges forward and lands some good punches to the body. So Jeff Barkley just a little bit more aggressive on the exchanges. And there's another sweep. There's a sweep, and down goes Barkley. Now timeout called by the ref. And a warning given to the champion. I'm not sure what that was all about, but it looks like he did receive a warning from the referee. And the bell to end the third round. So 3 down and 2 to go. Who do you have winning this match? Real close one here. It could be going either way. Kickboxing coming to you from Roller West here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. I'm your host, Dan Cisneros, sitting at ringside. We hope you enjoyed that opening boxing match. The professionals, Lorenzo Nielsen and Raymond Pacheco, putting on a good show for the crowd, and it was Lorenzo Nielsen taking that one by a unanimous decision. And right now we're looking at the battle, the confrontation for the state lightweight amateur kickboxing title. And it's the defending champion nearest to you. That's Fernando Yguado from Belen, New Mexico, and his opponent from Albuquerque, trained by Mirabal Kickboxing, that is Lightning Jeff Barkley in the black trunks. So we're just about ready to get underway now with the 4th round. This bout is scheduled for 5. The title is on the line. And there's the bell, round 4 now underway. And the two pick up right where they left off. Jeff Barkley with that kind of Muay Thai style with his hands straight out. And Fernando Yguado bouncing up and down on his toes with his hands about shoulders high. There was a knockdown scored by Yguado. It was more of a sweeping leg kick type knockdown, kind of a balance knockdown. It wasn't really a stunning, damaging knockdown, a blow given to Barkley, but he was kind of knocked off balance by the leg kick, and it was scored as a knockdown in the 1st round. And since then, it's really been even toe-to-toe. Both men just trying different techniques to land their shots. Now you see Yguado hanging on and throwing some leg kicks. Now you see Barkley working with his hands a little bit. Oh, there's a good right hand scored by Jeff Barkley. Yguado holding on. Fernando Yguado in the red working behind those leg kicks. A good strategy. Spinning back fist attempted. And now Barkley tries one of his own, neither one landing flush, and the referee separates the two. Oh, look at that. Tremendous kick attempted by Yguado, and Barkley just charging forward. Kind of a spinning heel kick, it looked like, from Fernando Yguado. And now Jeff Barkley just getting barbaric here and going forward and banging to the body. And the two were kind of locked up there. Referee gets in there and separates them. And there you see Barkley again. Jeff Barkley has been doing some good body punching. Every chance that he's had when he's been tied up, he has decided to go to the body with his hands. And that ends the fourth round. We've got 1 round to go now to settle this state title bout. This is amateur kickboxing. The state title is on the line. You're looking into the corner of Jeff Barkley. Jeff Barkley has put on a great performance tonight. He's stayed calm. He hasn't lost his head, going for the title that he wants so desperately. And now we have tag team round card girls here passing the round 5 sign around the ring. The crowd's loving it. So we're just about ready to get underway now. Both men getting their final instructions. This will be the 5th and final round. The gold of the state title belt on the line here. This could decide who leaves this ring with the title belt. Both men are asked to touch them up. They do. Good sportsmanship, and we're ready to go now. Round 5 is underway, so the two have made it into the 5th and final round. And Fernando Yguado comes out quick here. So Fernando Yguado doesn't want to give up his title. Comes out again. There's some good leg kicks from Yguado now. Barkley comes back with some right hands. Fernando ties up with Barkley. And now the ref is giving a warning to both fighters here about tying up, I believe. But Yguado came out strong here in the 5th round. I think he wants to make sure that he defends that title belt. He came out with some good leg kicks. There's another one now. Oh, and Barkley attempts a kick, misses it, and a good counter leg shot by Fernando Yguado. Barkley charges in there, and the two bang heads. Again, Yguado tries to catch him coming in. And the two tie up. And when they tie up, Barkley goes to the body with a right hand, and Yguado starts kicking to the legs. Again, Yguado lands a good kick to the body, and now Barkley just bulls his way in and starts letting his hands fly. 5th and final round here. This is for the state title. Hard one to score. This fight's very even. It could go either way. Oh, and a good spinning kick from Yguado. Again, he follows it up with another kick. And there he goes again with the leg kicks as he bulls his way forward on Barkley. It's been a good 5th round now for the champion, Fernando Yguado, in the red trunks. Oh, and Yguado slips down. That is not a knockdown. He was off balance. He slipped as he was kicking. Continuing to go forward with those leg kicks. Another leg kick now from Yguado. So even in the last round, he continues to work on the legs of Jeff Barkley. Fernando Yguado sticking closely to his game plan, his fight plan. Now the two tie up again. Yguado working with the leg kicks, and he backs away. Oh, and he catches a Barkley coming in again. The two get tangled up and the bell rings. That's it for the state title. It'll go to the judges. Very even match, and I wouldn't be surprised at the decision either way on this one. A good even match. A knockdown was scored by the defending champion Fernando Yguado in the 1st round, and since then very, very even. Middle rounds maybe going to Jeff Barkley, and then the last round very strong for Fernando Yguado, in my opinion. And so the judges will have a close one to score here. Good entertaining fight, and just as we thought, pretty scientific. Not a whole lot of brawling, although it did get a little bit wild there at times. But these two gentlemen are fine kickboxers showing their skills. And you see them there hugging each other, and they've got a lot of respect for each other. And now let's go up to ring announcer Leroy Mora for the decision of this state title fight.
The judges scored 49-49, 47-47, and 48-47 for the winner by 1 point on a split decision. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, out of the blue corner, Jeff Barkley.
So Lightning Jeff Barkley picks up the state title. He was knocked down in the first round, came back strong in the second, third, and fourth, and had a tough battle in the fifth round, but the judges give it on a close split decision to Jeff Barkley, who is celebrating, and now something's going on in the ring. Okay, I don't know what's... Barkley looks a little bit upset here. I don't know. They may have switched the decision. Okay, now Iguado's corner celebrating. Let's go up to Leroy Mora and find out what's going on here now. There's a little bit of confusion in the ring.
Okay, and the state, it was winner by 1 point on the red corner, Fernando Iguado.
Oh boy, so they changed the decision. There was a mistake made on the reading of the cards. The defending champion, Fernando Iguado, defends his state title belt successfully. You got to feel bad for Jeff Barkley, who was celebrating his victory. He thought he had won it, but the judge's scorecard was read incorrectly. It was a close split decision by 1 point separating the two. And I won't argue with this decision either way. It was a good performance. And there you see the state champion defending his title from Belen, New Mexico, Fernando Iguado, representing Harding Kickboxing. Beautiful performance by both fighters. And now we set the Wayback Machine.